Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In this episode, we're going to be taking on Stone Tower Temple, or continuing Stone Tower Temple, but upside down. Yes, the world is completely upside down. What was up is now down, and what was down is now up. As you can tell, the bottomless pit of emptiness is all the way up there, and the sky is up here. It's really freaking cool. I love it, and it looks awesome. And the way we had this happen was by hitting this blood-stained emerald thing in the last episode with the light arrow. And yes, all of the world has flipped, which is really weird. But now we're going to be continuing Stone Tower Temple upside down. And a lot of things are going to start making sense here. You know, all those upside down chests we've been seeing in the last episode. Well, now we can actually pick them up because they are now right side up. So just like that, we got ourselves our 8th Stray Fairy, and the only room we can head through is the one on the far right, I believe. Yes, so let's go ahead and enter it real quickly and get things started. So as you can tell, yes, this freaking sunblock will be blocking our path, but with a light arrow, we'll emulate light into it, and it shall fully disappear. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take out my Deku Mask, and we're going to be using it quite a bit within this room in particular. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using these weird gusting wind thingies to blow me forward. I don't think I'm going to make it like this. Yes, we're not. We're a little bit short off. So what we have to do is we actually have to do it like this. Yeah, perfect. Alright, now just keep flying, Link, please. We want to make our way to where this chest is. We'll barely make it if you use the wind from that weird hole. That's the best I can describe it, and that will give us a really easy Stray Fairy. So not bad. Now we're going to jump into this one and get some more air on us. And here, I'm actually going to play the song of the Elegy of Emptiness. That's it. So we can summon a empty shell to step on the switch, because if we get off of the switch, it will actually deactivate the ring of fire that is surrounding the, or it will reactivate the ring of fire that's surrounding the chest. So I would like to have that empty for us, of course, so we can pick up whatever is inside of it. But we're gonna head there in just a second. Just ignore that as I make my way over here, and hopefully I don't get hit or anything. But I want to head here because, as you can tell, this switch actually will give us another chest. So yeah, it's kind of weird how they just throw random switches all over the place. They're not really even hard to find. You just see them. You're like, okay, if I press on it, oh, it was really that easy to get whatever I was looking for. All right, sounds cool. And just like that it is. Wait, huh, that was weird. I think Tattle was focusing, or was rather hovering over the enemy I just killed. That's why she was all yellow, but I don't remember. That was weird, because it looked weird when she was doing it. Whatever. Before we do jump up into this giant gust of air to elevate ourselves all the way up here, you'll notice that, yes, there is a sun that is asleep. Let's go ahead and wake this bad boy up by shooting a light arrow straight at its face. And just like that, another chest will appear upside down. So it's pretty much right side up when you think about it. So that means, yes, we're gonna have to flip the whole layout of the temple again. That's gonna be totally great, but whatever. Alright, so heading all the way up here, we want to slowly make our way to, oh, let's be careful though. We'll make our way over onto this platform where a chest lies. I believe this is actually going to give us, yes, another Stray Fairy, so sweet. Now let's jump back down. Hopefully I can make it onto this before I reach the bottom. It doesn't really matter. You're never going to fall into that pit because it's always going to be blowing wind, so you're good overall. But in here, I believe we're going to fight a, no, not yet. Okay, never mind. Oh, we got this, man. This is not that fun. This room, not this one in particular, but the room after this one is a little annoying. As you can tell, this whole hitting the blood-stained emblem thing is going to come into play to reverse the layout of the room, and you have to do it within this room because you got lava blocking the path, and you also have this giant like cliff that you can't really climb. It's not really a cliff, but like this platform that's all the way up here and you can't make it, so you gotta flip everything upside down, then stand on the right part of the room, flip it again, and you'll be in the perfect spot. This is a room that's a little annoying. I don't like it because it takes quite a bit to do. It's a really simple puzzle. Basically, all you're going to be doing is you're going to be pushing this Majora block into the rightful place, which is all the way over here. I believe it's supposed to, no, it's actually right side up. So there you go. And that switch. But what you have to do this is you have to constantly hit this, this emblem, the blood-stained emblem. I'm just going to keep calling it that because that's what the Master Garo called it. But you gotta keep hitting it to switch the whole layout of this room, and then that way you can push this block forward, because there are some areas where you can't. And this room is going to have constantly spawning green and yellow choo-choos, but that's because you can get yourself more ammunition and more magic. Luckily for me, I don't need the magic because I have the Chateau Romani, and you know, with that, of course, we don't have to worry about that because we're good. Also, I highly suggest not standing on top of the block when you switch the layout of this room, like flip it, because you will get crushed, and I'm pretty sure you have to repeat this whole puzzle and start pushing it from the beginning if you do. So, yeah, that's my word of advice to you all, but let's see. All right, we're almost there. Just need to push this forward one more time, and then I guess we need to flip it like once or twice more and we'll be done. But yes, where is it? All right, there we go. I believe this emblem is on both sides of the room as well. I'm not too sure about that, but as you can hear, there are bells. I don't know how, like, I like how you can hear it regardless, but to me it only makes sense if you can hear it near Clock Town, because there's no way the bell echoes that loudly within a completely different area of the map. We're like on a different world from where Termina and all of that is, but we can hear the clock tower bell letting us know that dawn of a new day is about to approach, which is kind of cool, taking on the temple as the sun starts to come. I like that, but there we go. We have completed this puzzle. Super simple, just time waster. Anyways, in this room, I believe this is where we're gonna fight, yes, the second mini-boss of the temple, a really annoying mini-boss too. Freaking Wizrobe is back again, back in action. I did not mean to do that. Let me quickly take this off. No. Alright, let's go ahead and just fix things up by equipping the light arrow to my left C-stick, because I'm used to it like that. But if you look at the compass, you'll know exactly where he is. Oh, quickly roll out of it. Alright, so he shot his fire of sorts. And I actually ended up getting hit by it, and I'm going to get hit by this one too. Wonder if the mirror shield will block it. Yes, it does. Sweet. I believe actually your normal shield does that as well, but you shoot him with light arrows if you have the magic to do so, because it does double the damage, of course. So I believe we're already up on phase 2 from hitting him just twice. And then we can continue on in this battle. So yeah, well, let's see, where is he? He's right there. Let's wait for him to stop spinning and then shoot him. Just rinse and repeat. A lot of fun, right? Coolest. Oh, is he right here? Yeah, he is. I don't know what made me decide to shoot him with an arrow there, but whatever. Thought I would. But yeah, it's been defeated. And now I'm going to stand here because the chest shut up here where I can easily pick up a Stray Fairy. So this is what I like about this temple. They literally give it to you from taking on a mini-boss. Like, oh, your reward is a Stray Fairy because you took on Wizrobe for the 100th time. I'm down with it. I don't care. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. So thanks. Yeah, awesome. Now let's keep going. So in this room, ah man, we got some pose. Let's see if I can just kill this guy before he even considers messing around with me. We're gonna take out our Deku mask real quickly so we can jump to the other side. Yada yada yada. You guys get the point here. It's pretty simple. I just really hope I don't get knocked down by any of these freaking pose, man. I want to have a nice day here. Don't want to, you know, I'm a tourist. I'm here to have some fun, to relax. You got some death armos here. They're going to try to ram into you, and it's just going to get super annoying, so you're going to ignore them. I believe we have to weigh the switch down, so we're going to have to play the Elegy of Emptiness again, so we can pick up whatever's inside the chest that was surrounded by fire, so yes. But yeah, we have death armos that are surrounding us. I'll show you how to kill it when I actually want to fight one, if you're really curious, but for now I'm just going to ignore it because there are a bunch of them in this room, and it's not even necessary to fight any of them, so I'm not gonna bother because they're annoying overall. I just wanted a small key and also do a really cool flip as I jump in the air. Anyways, here in this room, it's a really simple room actually. So there's this door that we want to head into, but I'm not gonna head into it now. I will come back to it real soon, don't worry. We're gonna have to head through there either way. But what I do want to do is I want to explode this. Perfect! Because these spiky mines will block the path. So we just need to dispose. Anywho, let's go ahead and make our way in here. I believe there's nothing here. Yeah. All we have is magical jars that will try to attack us. We just use this as like a midway point so we can gain more air as a Deku Scrub and continue heading to the opposite side of this room just like that. Now, we're gonna fight the coolest mini-boss within this temple. He is awesome. I'm pretty sure he's right after this room. Okay, right after this room, this small corridor will lead up to him. It makes more sense because it's more epic. Make sure you kill these blue bubbles with your light arrow because the light arrow actually gives you more rupees. And you're going to find it to be super convenient outside of this temple as well, which I love. But anyways, here we go. We're going to fight. I believe his name is Gommos. He's a really cool enemy because he does not look like any other Zelda enemy we ever taken on. He's like a vampire Batman thing. By Batman, I mean Bat Spaceman, not the superhero, of course. But he also looks like a Reaper at the same time. Yes, it's a Gommos. There'll be no end to it if you can't get those bats away from it. Does that shed any light on the situation? That is so funny. It's like a pun. You want to shed light to get the bats to go away? Like, I don't know. That's genius. I love Tattle. I believe Tattle pretty much gives you that advice. But yes, does that shed light? It definitely does because we're going to be shooting light arrows and then attacking him. You just want to rinse and repeat this. Sadly, we cannot use a powered up spin attack because our magic is still in use from the light arrow. So Link just does a normal attack. As you can tell when I do the spin attack, but it's whatever. I just need to hit him and just rinse and repeat. It's really easy. You can block most of his attacks with your shield. Like just generally, he's not hard to take on. He just looks badass and I like him for that. But I'm sure there are many other ways you can try fighting him. What I love about Majora's Mask is most of the bosses don't have a set scheme in fighting into them. You just literally jab them with your sword as much as you can and you can easily dispose of them. So, I don't know, I personally like that a lot, because that's how Zelda is, you know, you should be using your sword. But no, his freaking, Reaper thing disappears, oh well. But we're gonna get ourselves the boss key now, and we also have a key already on us, so that is super awesome. And we're good to go, so far so good, to say the least. But, yeah, we got the boss key, what am I saying, it's so obvious. Now we can leave this room. But yeah, I really like that mini-boss. I think it was really cool. He looked awesome. And just was overall really cool, to say the least. I said that like 100 times already. I realize I'm repeating what I'm saying. Maybe because I keep rewinding time. I'm not smart anymore, you know? Let's go ahead and remove this curse, though, with the power of the Song of Storms. It took me forever to play correctly. But yes, we must play the Song of Storms to remove the curse from these bubbles if you actually want to use your sword. I believe you can still use your arrows while you're cursed, so it doesn't matter. You could have still disposed of them, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be easier to remove it. Plus, I like the Song of Storms. It's a nice song, so why not? Alright. Well, we went ahead and exploded these two spiky mines. Now we're going to backtrack to the other room that I said I was going to head into. But I had to take on that mini-boss, of course, because now that we have the boss key, all that's left is heading to the boss himself. But not only that, actually, we also have the remaining Stray Fairies. I believe 4 left, because we have 11 on us. But don't worry about that. We'll be getting them. We just can't get it in the state of this temple currently, and that will make sense real soon. I will shed light on that as well. Yes. Haha, super funny. Alright. Well, this dude over here wants to be cool about things, and he's just going to be annoying. Alright, so let's actually fight one of these dudes. What you want to do is you want to hit... Oh, okay, you know what? No, jump back. Because we're not going to be able to even mess with this guy unless we hit him from far away. So, let me just take out my light arrows now. As you can tell, I prefer my light arrows over my normal arrows. Not only because it does more damage, but because I have infinite magic, so I don't even have to worry. But... have him slam into you upside down. That's what you do with the death armos, and that's it. That's how they die. Nothing else to it. Anyways, by stepping on the switch, a chest will appear, and we're also going to be using this chest as a major shortcut throughout this temple, because we're just going to hook onto it to make our way all the way up here. Let's go ahead and use a small key to open up this door now. So we are almost at the end. I believe, wait, was that sun hit? Yes, it was. We hit this way before, because that's like, this is actually the main room if you couldn't tell, but upside down. It looks so weird because it's just upside down, I guess, but yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and fight Igor again. I don't think this one's any different. All he does is shoot light, and I think he's also a little taller. But regardless, you want to have him do the exact same type of attack where he rams his fists into the ground, and then you just shoot a light arrow at him to kill him within 2 hits. So not bad. Another chest chill up here, and this is actually a really important chest if you couldn't tell by the color scheme of it. You know, it's golden brown, not just a simple brown chest. But we have the compass, we have the dungeon map, we have the item of the temple. What are we going to be obtaining now? This doesn't make any sense. Well, we're going to be getting the giant's mask. Within this mask lies the might of a giant, but can you use it with its power anywhere? No, we can't. You can't use its power anywhere. You can only use it in one area pretty much within the game, which sucks because it's like the coolest mask of all time. Such an amazing idea. You can become a giant, and we're going to be using it on the boss of the temple. So yeah, now that this chest is here, by hitting this switch, we're going to leave the temple itself. So I'm going to go ahead and actually play the Song of Soaring, and I'm going to be flipping the temple back to its right side up, so we can get all of these upside down chests that are within the temple. Yes, the remaining 4 Stray Fairies are going to be from them, so we're going to have to backtrack quite a bit. So that's why I decided to leave the temple. But yeah, we have the Giant's Mask, and we're going to be using that for the boss, which is exciting and all, but we kind of have to wait for that until we make it to the boss. I mean, the boss door was literally right up ahead from that room I was just in, but I don't want to head to it until I have all of the Stray Fairies, of course. I mean, why would I? I need them all, because actually, you get the best upgrade with your Stray Fairies in this temple, so make sure you collect them all. Anyways, what sucks about flipping the temple back to its right side up is the fact that you have to do this small little puzzle again, which is actually really annoying. I love the puzzle. I've stated it many times that I don't mind it, but I guess doing the same one again is kind of annoying, especially since we have to take out different masks and just do that whole yada yada bull crap, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and quickly take him out. Take out the Goron mask. Doesn't really matter which mask, but whatever. I just realized I didn't even step on the switch yet. Hopefully I'm actually standing on it, and I don't have to worry about repositioning the empty corpse of Darmani here. Also like how they stand on little platforms. No, okay, yeah, we stepped on it. Nice. Alright. Now let's go ahead and take on the Zora mask and play it one more time. There you go, our path has opened up back to the temple, so let's go ahead and play this. Oh yeah, and actually something really cool. When you move the actual analog stick to move around, you can change the pitch of your instrument while playing notes. And what's interesting is the Zora, actually, when you're the Zora, you actually see him change position of like where he's standing. Like, as you can tell, I can do this and he moves around. But if I'm like Link with my ocarina, or freaking Darmani with my flute, what? With my drums, he doesn't really switch like the way his stance is, and I think it's pretty funny to like see the Zora Link spaz out. That's just me though. I know it's lame, but whatever. I just thought I'd mention it because I can. Anyways, I believe there's a chest right under us here by hitting that switch. Yes, and we were able to hook up all the way up there. It actually had a Stray Fairy in it. Sadly, we couldn't pick it up until we flipped the temple to its right side up. And now we can continue on. Be careful though, this guy's gonna be annoying. Yeah, so I'm gonna be heading through this side just to make this whole thing easier. Yes, that does mean we have to take on this puzzle once again, which sucks, but whatever. Won't take that long. I'll be sure to only play the empty of the Elegy of Emptiness twice, and then use the 2 wooden crates. But yeah, as you can tell, we're pretty much backtracking with the light arrows and the abundance of empty, or not empty, but upside down chests that appeared when the whole temple was upside down, and we're just going to be picking them up That's what we're doing. There's really nothing else, and because you have to take on the whole temple when the temple is actually completely upside down. That's how you take on the boss, rather, because the boss is actually upside down, not right side up. But I have to flip the temple back right side up so I can get the remaining Stray Fairies. I'm sure this makes sense because I'm doing it, so yeah. I don't know why I'm over-explaining things, but whatever. Hey, Ben, how's it been? I'm stupid. I like that joke, though. It was really unintentional. I was happy with it, so I thought I'd use it again, because why the heck not? But yeah, let's go ahead and now place this final switch right here. And now we have access to the next part. Yay! Now, with the light arrows in our hands, we can remove that weird sunblock I believe we saw in the beginning of the previous episode when we entered this room. Like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And we had a chest appear here as well by hitting a switch, but we didn't have access to it until now, because now we're able to remove this sunblock, of course. So yeah, I'm going to ignore this Beamos and pick up this Stray Fairy, our 13th one. 2 more to go. That is so awesome. We are almost completely done with this, so yeah, excitement. Anyways, in this room, we're also, I believe, going to find another chest that was upside down. Yes, right here. It's underwater as well. So let's go ahead and open this up. Get ourselves another Stray Fairy. Now, where is the last one, you might wonder, because those are all the ones we've seen. Well, remember that switch we hit right before the boss door? Yes, that upside down chest also contained a Stray Fairy, so we have to head there. Maybe a little confusing heading to where the boss door is, because it might have not been obvious the first time around, since we've been exploring most of the temple upside down. But, you know, the rooms should look familiar in this sort of way to, like, know where they are. Anyways, luckily here, we don't have to do that whole nonsense of jumping into the gusty wind thingies as a Deku Scrub. You can actually run all the way here on this path, and then you'll find a sun face. Yes, this face of sun will actually summon ladders that we can climb if we hit it, so pretty useful. If you know, if I do say so myself, but I don't know. Might not be useful to some of you guys, but it is to me, so I'm glad I have found it. Now I can just head up here. I don't know, I would not want to do that again, because it's actually kind of difficult to do the whole Deku Scrub business thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and enter here. This is where we fought that mini-boss, the Master of Gommos. Just keep going, don't worry, we are almost there. This is it, this is where the boss door lies, yes. It did not seem like it at first, but this is it. So jump down here, and the chest will be just like that. Open it up, and pick up the final Stray Fairy. Now we have them all. Quick thing, yeah, cool, no, wait. I'm not gonna do that yet. I got a boss to fight. So, once again, you can easily warp outside of the temple. Flip it upside down and head to the boss door where we're gonna be taking on the boss of Stone Tower Temple. So, yeah. I don't know, honestly, from what I've made it to be, not sounding cocky or anything, but I think it was pretty straightforward, at least in my opinion. So, yeah. So if you literally follow my route, this should be really easy. Like, I don't remember this temple being hard whatsoever when I was younger. I remember it being confusing, but if I actually looked around each room, it was super straightforward, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, this was not hard at all. And, we got them all. It's just time consuming. I think that's the biggest issue about this temple. It's really time consuming. Like, you gotta sit and rinse repeat almost the same thing constantly. But, yeah. What I love about flipping everything upside down is that we don't have to do the whole block puzzle thing leading to the temple like here. We just easily start jumping to it, so that's nice. But time to head inside this upside down head and make our way to the boss at last. I'm excited because I can't wait to show off the boss. We're going to be using the Giant's Mask for this boss, and yeah, we'll be ready. But actually, let me head down a little bit here so I can actually focus on this chest. I like how Tattle actually targets on it, which is nice. I believe we can reach it from here, yes? No? Okay, never mind. There we go. Now, let's run in here, and I believe, yeah, we just have to walk a couple of corridors and whatnot, but we'll be right at the boss room in no time. It's literally right here, so awesome. So we got the last Stray Fairy within the temple, and this is where we're gonna end off. Dang it. We're gonna end off our journeys within Stone Tower. So hopefully I don't get knocked down again. Alright, sweet. Quickly grab onto this before I get hit. Oh, okay, perfect. Now guys, are you ready for the boss of Stone Tower? I sure am. There's a lot of pots here and magic, because you're gonna need it for this. But I don't think I will. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Catch me in the next episode as we take on the boss of Stone Tower Temple.